Spot Healing Brush. The Spot Healing Brush tool is used to automatically erase minor blemishes on skin tones. For this example, I used the paintbrush tool to draw 3 dots on Agnes's face. Then I used the Spot Healing Brush tool to erase the spots. So I'm going to switch over to Photoshop, and I'm going to use my magnifying glass, and I'm going to zoom in on Agnes's face here just to show you what this looks like. So the first thing that I'm going to do here is I'm going to go over here, make sure that I have Agnes selected, and you can see here if I click on the eye I have Agnes selected, and then I'm going to create these blemishes on Agnes's face, and for that I'm going to use the paintbrush tool. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to select the Spot Healing Brush tool, and you can see here it looks like a band-aid with some dotted lines around it. So it's right over here. So this is the Spot Healing Brush right up here. You have options, so you can make the size bigger, you can increase the spacing of the pixels. That's what it's going to read, so I'm going to keep mine at about 39%, doesn't need to be exact. Then you have some additional options up here. I always keep the mode on normal. And then there's some other options if you want to play around with those, but just make sure that the mode is on normal. And then I usually just make sure that it's on content aware. You can choose to sample all of the layers, but I'm going to turn that off because I don't want it to sample the background necessarily. And then all I have to simply do is line up my cursor, and I'm just going to click on these dots, and you'll notice that just by clicking once, it erases those blemishes off of Agnes's face.